to live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Get out, Alan! Get out, Alan!
Shut up, faggot!
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is goddamn dumb. I'm the kid, this is the Going Deep Show. Hi, everybody, welcome to the action. It's always action here on the Going Deep Show. Mr. Kleen is in the studio. He brings tasty treats.
Greetings, everyone.
Brings tasty treats to me. Look what he brought today. He brought a Randy Macho Man Savage snap into a Slim Jim.
Savage size.
I always have a hard time dodging the Slim Jims when I'm at the store.
I love Slim Jims.
Any type of beef jerky. We live in a place where there's beef jerky outlets. Is this a thing that's in every part of the world? Or is this just our part of the world? We get beef jerky outlets.
I'm not sure. In all honesty, I'm trying to remember if I saw. I was down in Tennessee and stuff a lot, and Kentucky. They have a lot of beef jerky down there too, and moonshine in Kentucky. You can buy moonshine right at the little rest stops, or not rest stops, but the little gas stations and stuff like that. So.
Years ago, I remember a story of you get these retarded signs, these signs all over the place near the beef jerky outlets and stuff like this, where it just says jerky, or it's real, looked like a little kid drew them.
Mm-hmm.
And these were the things that were sought after by these crazy weird artist people. We had to be over somewhere in Europe somewhere. If I recall, they were not from these parts where we could just go steal one of these signs, and they were paying top dollar for this shit.
Wow, and they were from signs around our in
this area.
States, local area.
It was right from this area, right from the crotch of the mitt, as they say. These people were coming here to get these fucking signs and shit.
That's what I always say, the crotch of the mitt. People are like, where is it? I'm like, right in the crotch of the mitt, right where the thumb meets the mitten.
Like if your hand had underwear on, which is otherwise known as a glove, it would get sweaty right in that crotch spot, right there in the middle.
Some crotch sweat.
Crotchy McCrotcherton, everybody. Welcome to the show, though, Kleen. It's always good to see you. These
likewise.
These days we're in this whole we're accustomed to hanging out so often now. It's great. I like it. But what I expressed to you a little bit, you texted me last night and you're like, when are we taking a break? Was this a please don't take a break, or was this we could really take a break?
No, I was just curious because I couldn't remember. You had told me, and I'm like, I think it's coming up fairly soon.
Yeah, I think it's important that we plan on doing breaks, because it's we sitting in here getting our mouths out on the microphones.
It's probably good for my liver anyhow.
No shit, dude. You fucking drunk. Good for your liver. Good for my asshole, considering the coffee amounts that I drank prior to these programs, man, is absolutely insane.
You got to be blowing it out. Just
dude, my butt is just. Let's put it this way. I started to get baby wipes. You ever get these baby wipes?
They make you feel all fresh and so clean.
I've done the baby wipe thing in the past when I had a kid, but now it's funny because we'll be through the aisle where the butt wipes and shit are, and Endo's like, we should probably get some more of these, don't you think? We need some more underwear, or not more underwear. We need more underwear. I'm shitting my pants. No.
Hey, I just came up with a great idea for our merch store. We should come up with clean and if it's dirty wipes.
It's actually not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea at all. Have your face on it like a fucking Johnson & Johnson's fucking baby.
Stick my tongue out.
Everybody, so yeah, the butt wipe thing. As I sit here and I have all these screens in front of me, I'm getting all stuffed up in here, man. What's going on?
It's the heat. That does it to me too.
So I have all these screens, which means every person in the planet can get a hold of me, which means my kid.
Hey, you don't say that.
Whoa. My kid just did that. Wasn't even supposed to happen. That was an accident, but it actually applied. She, since the COVID stuff has hit, they're still going to school, which I'm really shocked at, because, kids are cesspools of fucking germs and crap as it is, but they're still going to school. So they have to sign this little affidavit every goddamn morning to make sure that they get that we checked the temperatures, we did the this and did the that. It's like, God.
You know, I want to hear something funny. I don't have class after the show today. you want to know why?
What's that? Porno?
No, some distressed individual got themselves locked down at SVSU.
Still?
Yeah.
Motherfucker's still there?
So they canceled classes today.
Oh, God, dude. I didn't realize the guy was still fucking there.
Yeah.
Last night we're sitting around watching TV. I'm on the computer doing notes, doing all this other shit, fucking around with the soundboards. And then
literally,
some dude, it's a guy, it gotta be a guy, because there's women don't do this shit.
They didn't term it as male or female, so on the news at least this morning.
So this dude or whatever the fuck it was, I thought it was like, didn't they say
is it a student or somebody that
a guy? It was
came in off the street.
No, it was teacher. I thought.
Oh, really?
It's from what the news had told us, it was a teacher holding himself up. At first, it came out like threatening the students, holding them hostage, that kind of a thing, and then later on, it came out that he was not holding hostages, or if he did hold hostages, or for minutes. It's like, this reminds me of the time we had in downtown BC here.
Oh yeah,
there was a guy held up in his house because he was accused of
child
molestation or some shit
from his ex-wife or something like that.
Yeah, and then he ends up fucking killing himself. But this is an opportunity for the coppers to bring out all their toys. Coppers love to bring out their toys and stuff. So they brought out this battering ram, this big monster army-looking thing, and
really?
They took out the whole front of his fucking house, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. You know, I remember the military years ago were talking about coming out with a device that was called the brown note. It'd make you shit your pants.
What? Like what kind of a device?
It would play a frequency. It was like a big like.
Oh God! Maybe this explains my every morning.
They worked on. I don't know if they ever developed. I don't think they ever did.
That would be a great tool to have.
But it was supposed to demoralize the enemies. Like it'd make anybody that heard it would shit their pants. So they would put headphones on to noise cancellation.
It sounds like something Dr. Doofenshmirtz from the Phineas and Ferb show would make.
That's awesome.
It's the shit your pants in it.
You imagine trying to fight though with your trousers full of you're just chronically shitting yourself.
If you could randomly make people shit their pants, that would be the fucking greatest thing ever, wouldn't it? People are like, why are you putting those headphones on there? I don't know, to make sure I don't shit myself.
Do you remember that old movie with Scott Baio called Zapped?
No,
he had these special powers. He could and most of the time he was like dropping women's clothes, like tops and their bras, and having their boobs pop out and stuff.
Yeah, we're talking.
You could make people shit themselves with it. He had all. I don't know how in the hell. I can't remember how in the hell he got these powers, but he got these powers somehow.
So, Kleen, these are the superpowers that want. We're talking about superpowers here on the show. Those are the superpowers we want right there. That's the real deal. Super fucking powers.
Right.
But as we're getting closer to Christmas and stuff like that, I find the holidays are way fucking different. Even like last year's holidays, there was no COVIDian stuff happening, was it? It was regular, normal. Well, I don't want to hang out with my family holidays.
It happened right
March.
Right it started in January, but it wasn't really serious in January. They put the travel ban in and shit like that. And
what's weird about it is last year when you have kids, you tend to okay, we have to kind of do the Christmas celebratory thing. You do that. So I'll put some lights up and stuff like this. The kid's mom and I have been split for now 3 years, almost getting closer to 4. So, you want to be let's pretend it's still Christmassy, even though she's over that. The kid's over that. She's 12 years old. She's on TikTok. She's an adult girl almost now. Yeah, she's got a whole thing going on.
Talking to her, do you find that she's ignoring you more on her phone more?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. She's done that for a long time.
Yeah, my daughter's like that. She will disappear in her room and not come out for 2-3 hours.
I think she was offended the other day because we were talking about when it comes to the disease and to the catching anything from other people and things like this. I said, you hang out with some people that have gotten it or have been people who have been around it. I said, I don't want to catch it. I said, let's be real. You come here, you go upstairs, you close yourself off in your room. You're sequestered as it is. It's not. we whoop these shit, how much time do you spend? At some point, you remember this, Kleen. You spend a bunch of time with your parents as you're young, and then you get to the point where it's like, I don't want to hang out with these people all that much anymore.
Yeah, they're not so cool. I hang out with them when I have to, or I'm going to ask,
right.
Opinion on something.
Right, opinion on something. You need some help with some stuff. They need some help with some stuff. Hey, can you come and help me out? It's like having this, you've created this little spawn to help you with shit, which is kind of cool. I get that. But for the most part, I'm not going to be offended if she's like, she's doing shit with her friends. She's got her own little world. I think that's one of the things I think she's missed the most about not going to school is just like, I don't have my world anymore. I'm stuck in your world still, Dad. Let's not. I don't want to be stuck here in your world.
Yeah, it's the same way my daughter is too. She does very well at online schooling, but she doesn't like it because my daughter's real social like I am. So and like you are, and I'm sure your kid's social also.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of friends and shit like this. So. What was I going to say?
You want to hear something?
No. Just a second back before we do this. So
okay.
Endo, you keep that in mind though, because I want to come back to this before I wrap this up though. Endo is into the Christmas decor now. I don't know what is going on. She has never been. The time we've been hanging out, she's always been like Christmas. I hate Christmas. I was like fucking.
She's starting to get older. She's not old, but she's starting to get older. People start to like enjoy holidays more as you get older. Usually,
I think the thing that's turned her on to it is. She knows she doesn't have to go and hang out with anybody. She knows that Christmas isn't going to be like Christmas, even to the point where she has wished it could be. If you think about it, and she's like, "Oh crap, maybe I do want some of that." So I don't know. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Okay, what were you going to say, Kleen? I know
that was a good one. No, it wasn't really important. I was just saying.
Let's be real. First, none of this that we say here is important at all. This is for us, everyone. Okay, this is our documentation.
Hey, polar bear swimming. That's important.
I love it.
The one thing I was shocked. Okay, my daughter's travel softball team is still playing.
Are you kidding me? It's November. How the fuck are they playing?
They play indoors. They have all these domes and shit nowadays. Some of these things are pretty fucking nice, like pretty legit. Like,
dude, that sounds fucking sweet.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty badass. Maybe I'll drag you along.
I'd like to go
sometime.
To go catch that.
But the whole thing is they're doing a fundraiser and snap it to a Slim Jim. I can't do the Randy Savage. Can you do the Randy Savage? You probably can.
Snap it to a Slim Jim. I can only do a thing.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, anyway,
but
they're still playing baseball. They're still playing baseball.
Playing softball.
Or softball.
And long story short, they're doing this fundraiser, and my daughter sends me this thing, and I'm thinking, oh, cool, I can buy like some cool hoodies or something like Lapeer Lightning or whatever that's the team she plays for, and it's a fucking COVID mask. They're selling COVID masks for $10 per mask. So I'm gonna buy 4 of these masks to support my daughter, and I'm gonna have these fucking Lapeer Lightning masks that I'll probably never wear. So I'll probably give them away.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, you can never have enough masks. I mean, sure. How often are you even watching?
I'll keep one. I'll probably give my daughter one or something.
And you can remember the times when she was a little kid and then she played softball. Oh my God! Look at you, you're a mom now.
I can look back and keep it in her. I can put it in a little box. I've been saving her a box since she was like 3 years old. Like all the different things I've taken movies and all this stuff. I'm gonna give it to her when she graduates as kind of like a remembrance.
Do you?
I'll throw it in there.
You ever think about how you could be a fucking grandpa?
I could easily. There's a lot of people way younger than I am that are grandpa. You could be a grandpa technically.
Oh, I could totally be a grandpa. Come on, I could have been a grandpa probably like 5 years ago if my kid was a loose hooker.
Yeah. Well, realistic. What's like a young parent? Like say like 22, 23, whatever.
What's a young parent?
Yeah, like
compared to like
without getting knocked up super early.
When I was in school, we had kids who were like seniors that had kids.
Yeah, so like let's give a little cushion here. Okay, say you're 23. Okay,
that's how old I was when my first one was born.
I'm going to be 51 pretty soon, so I could technically have 23. Like I could have almost a 30-year-old.
You should just pop out a regular kid. Just pop out your own.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Cooch is fixed. I can't.
Oh, darn. Can't you unfix her?
I can't have shit babies. No, I'm just kidding.
You technically, technically
she's
you
not
can't have
that.
a shit baby. But
if she heard that, she's probably cracking up because she's like, "Fuck no!
Stop trying to inseminate my turds."
Creamy goodness.
Whoa!
Yikes!
Oh God!
Makes them slide out easier, honey.
It's probably a fucking fetish, though. People have the weirdest fucking
they
things,
do.
man.
There's some real. I talked to a lot of my female friends, and they talked about a lot of guys that are really big into anal, man. Like really big. That's like their number one priority.
Yeah, big anal, man. right in the shitter.
It makes, I'll do it if a woman wants, but it's not my, choice. I'd prefer the vag any day over the ass.
Kleen doesn't want poo-poo on his pee-pee. He doesn't want poo-poo, baby.
But, I don't know. There's some people that are like, apparently, are really big. That's their number one priority. They'd rather fuck a woman in the ass than in the vag.
Safe that way. Just dump your fucking cum in there.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Kleen.
I don't know, man.
You sound like a gay.
That sounds fucking awful. I want to switch gears just as much, but not far from what we were just talking about. Fetishes. There's always these weird things that everybody gets into, some crazy stuff that you just never know could be a fetish. And I think it stems from, I think we've talked about this in the past, where when you get that feeling the first time you get that little tingle,
tingle in your mingle.
It could be like you could be watching the worst fucking thing. Why am I watching Golden Girls and Blanche? Every time she talks, I get a boner.
Because she's a fucking whore. That's why.
Blanche is a fucking hooker, dude.
So was Betty White, really. Her character that she played down there.
Betty White was a whore too.
Well, she was always talking about freaky shit that she used to do.
Oh yeah,
and it would shock them.
Right. So it depends on what you're doing at the time. You hope to God it's during a time when you're watching something that you can kind of be like, oh, okay, I understand that. Oh, I'm watching fucking Who's the Boss and that little Alyssa Milano right there. She's a fucking hot little thing. I can say that because I was the same age as her when we were fucking watching that. So now everybody's like, why is that? You're fucking evil. Your son thinks it made me think weird.
The facts of life. Tootie got some big old hooties. Oh my God! You see how fucking big her Tootie's got?
And also Joe on that show where you could tell
hot.
She was the dyke though. She was the dykey.
She was still kind of hot though. Literally. For some reason, I wanted to throw it to Joe. For some reason, I don't know why.
Yeah, you could tell they picked them out to appeal to every person's kind of like. But what was it? Blair was the fucking blonde, fucking stuck up bitch, but she was hot too. She probably was sick in the fucking sack. You know what I'm saying? Any of those girls that are proper, they're the ones that are fucking doing all sorts of nasty shit.
Well, that's why I thought Joe might be sick in the sack, because she looked like she could just like a fucking animal, you know what I mean? She had that attitude, like pissed off, fucking everything.
She's a bike ride. She rides the fucking motorcycles.
She's like a Harley chick.
Fucking Harley chick.
Remember when I fucked that Harley chick at? You guys were making fun of me.
Rip your fucking dick off with her vagina. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of bitches. But the reason I bring this up, whoa, Kleen is tooted.
Literally.
He fucking ripped it. Surprised he didn't rip right in your microphone. I'm very disappointed in you.
I thought it was going to be a little quieter than that.
Yikes. Hey,
no fluff. Nothing but fluff.
Oh, God, I hope so, Kleen. Everybody thinks their farts don't smell. Do you notice this?
Oh, no. I don't. My farts usually smell, but that one didn't.
Get back to this fucking fetish thing.
I would be cracking up if it did, because it'd be wafting over there eventually.
Okay, here's the deal. This guy, he starts his own fetish, and he has no recollection of why this thing started, but his fetish was to paint girls' legs yellow.
Just their legs.
Just their legs.
Huh. Hey, you know what? I can totally explain this. You want me?
Yeah, give me your take on this, because I have
no. This is my psychology, almost psychology. He watched too much Big Bird on Sesame Street.
Oh, dude, that's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But
that's weird, but it does explain some shit, doesn't it?
It's a bunch of bullshit I'm pulling on my ass.
No, but dude, who else? When's the last time you saw yellow fucking legs, man?
Never.
The only time I ever think of yellow on anything that's skin toned is like mustard on a hot dog. Think about that. Mm-hmm. So, but Big Bird, that didn't even occur to me that Big Bird might be the thing he was looking at.
He had some long, sexy legs if you're into male birds.
Big Bird. But this guy, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. I wish there was a photo of this motherfucker. Clean, he's drinking.
Beer number 2 already started, and it's not even started number 2 yet. Literally.
This guy, I really want a photo of him because he went into such to the details of what he's doing with this leg painting situation is insane.
Does he like put glitter on him or anything afterwards?
He was kind of ashamed of the whole thing about it, right? At first, as I don't know, Kleen, you ever felt like ashamed of something? I'm more ashamed of the acts that I have done or committed, some dumb things that you do. I'm more ashamed of those, but rarely. I mean, some things you do that are just dumb. You're just like, why the fuck did I do that? That is fucking dumb.
Not of any fetish. I'm not ashamed of.
No, but any like preference when it comes to like getting turned on or any of that kind of shit. I'm just like, fucking own that shit, dude. Because there are people out there all over the world that are that way. You should never think that's weird.
The whole thing, who cares? It turns you on.
This guy, though, he has created this Reddit for this fucking yellow leg painted thing. I'm going to bring this story up but the thing that concerns me about this is how elaborate this motherfucker had to get in order to justify his whole story and things like this. It's just weird. He came up with this whole backstory of this doctor that does this shit, and he paints the legs to take away the women's orgasms and all this fucking weird shit. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like just so fucking bizarre.
All this holistic shit, probably.
And this fetish dude, it comes up with on Reddit. There's always these like weirdest fetishes communities and things like this, and this one comes right up. But if anybody wants to check this out, Fetleg is the name of this thing, Fetleg. So if you're on Reddit, go to Reddit, check out r/Fetleg. And I don't know. This story is really long. I got about halfway through it before I started realizing this is like some nerdy motherfucker who's jerking off to Big Bird's legs, like you said. It's if you have some, I don't know. It's just, I can't justify coming up with this elaborate of a story and still being like a cool dude. No cool dude comes up with this elaborate of a bullshit story.
Usually they say when something's really elaborate, it's a lie.
Well, no, this guy totally made up this entire backstory and stuff. Like, I mean, you know, Star Wars, don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars. George Lucas had to pull that shit out of his ass. Okay, he made that entire universe up. I get that. But I don't know. I guess like my brain can't get to the point where it's like, hey guys, we're going to come up with a story today, and it's going to be completely fabricated from nothing. I know you and I have done fake news. We were fake news before fake news. So I don't know. I find it nerdy. It's a little nerdy for me. Okay, I know nerds rule the world now, but you know, fucking shit. Go look up the Fetleg.
One thing on a sidetrack here, because that's the way my brain works.
Sidetrack, baby. Sidetrack it up.
I keep waiting for Gary Coleman to log into our chat because we talk about him so much once in a while.
You're so wise.
Apparently he is dead. He's never logged in. Gary, if you're out there.
Are there any people like that you wish you could have met? Because as a kid, Gary Coleman was like a weird thing when we were. Yeah. Now that we're talking facts of life, we're talking go back to Gary Coleman. Here's the thing: when you initially were a kid, when you became a kid, you became a kid before you became anything. But when that time of the 80s, when there were certain things like Webster, do you like how they had
Webster? Emmanuel Lewis.
We got a midget. We got to get our own midget now. ABC needs a midget.
You know what
Could they even do that nowadays? Can you do that? They can't do that
probably
now.
Not.
Hey, everybody, we got a black midget. Can we get another black midget, please?
And the one thing I love to say, and I can only use it around people our age that understand who Webster was, Emmanuel Lewis was his real name. I always say, I got to go drop Emmanuel Lewis when I'm talking about taking a shit. Go give birth to Emmanuel Lewis. That's what I say always.
Clean up the room.
You can't say that in today's modern times. Everyone in the world has changed except for you. Why must you do that? That's wrong.
I was born in 1970.
You can't be right. You can't.
I'm a retro throwback, baby.
You can't do that nowadays, Clean. You got to be the way that everyone now says you need to be, and you can't be yourself.
Really? Like really?
No, it's fucked right up.
Literally. God.
You know, isn't it weird? This goes back to like when your grandparents used to drop the N-bomb.
All the time.
My grandparents N-bombed. I heard N-bomb before. Okay. What are we supposed to do about that? Okay. They grew up in a different world. We grew up in a different world. We grew up in a world without the internet, without a bunch of little pussy babies going, you can't say that. You need to be body positive. Clean, are you body positive?
I'm positive my body's hit.
Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there, dude. I woke up this morning. I'm like, when did this fucking happen? When did this jiggle happen here?
You ever wake up certain mornings and you like must have lost a bunch of water weight or whatever, and you're looking at yourself going, I look pretty good today, man.
Yeah, usually if
I wish I could look this way all the time.
If you drink a bunch of water the day or two before, you'll usually piss it out. And then you lean down. I know what you're talking about, Clean.
Me, the funny thing is if I drink a lot of beer the night before, then I dehydrate myself and I look phenomenal in the morning.
Is that what you used to do before you're stripping? When you used to go to the stripper?
Well, I wasn't drinking. Well, I drank back then, but not as much. I drink mostly mixed drinks back then.
Everybody, I'm cracking open the Slim Jim because I'm
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Smell that meat. Smell that meat, dude.
Oh, that is like.
Look at me, I'm eating meat.
That is probably 15 inches of. 15 inches. That looks like a big. That looks like a either huge cock that's really thin or a huge stogie.
I'm eating a stogie. I'm going with stogie. I'm gonna go with stogie.
He's
on
like,
that
I'm
one.
gonna go with stogie.
Everybody just goes against all the rules that I have here for my program.
I
We're
know.
down to the last 5 minutes, and I have
Hey, you know what? That is a huge thing, though. You can title this one ASMR,
no.
and that's a huge thing right now on YouTube.
Listen, you're pronouncing it wrong.
Is it? How do you say it? Asmer?
Ass master.
Ass master?
I call it ass master.
Ass master.
Ass master's when you do this. You go, hi everyone. You talk quiet and you go. You say a bunch of shit like that. And then the motherfucker microphone.
And you eat like ton. This one Asian guy eats like noodles and all this crap, and he's like,
Whoa, crap!
but like right up by the mic, it would drive you nuts. I was watching this going, oh my god, kid would fucking flip.
Hey, you don't say that.
Because the whole thing with that culture is they really like to listen to the
Fuck that.
chewing and the crackling of the this and
Fucking
that.
crackle somebody in the fucking face if I hear that shit. Tell you that right now.
I should send you a video just to piss you off. You'd be like, oh my god, you listen to like 30 seconds of you shutting it off. You're like, oh.
We're down to our last few minutes of the program here, and I clean. I'm on board
I
with what
want
you're
to
saying.
I want to try his Asian hot noodles though. Did you ever hear about those?
No. Here's the thing. I got a hottie. And I
Okay.
need to do something. I need to talk about what you exactly what you're saying
your
about
meat at me.
Endo.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm gonna start slapping you with my fucking meat, Kleen.
You're
fucking
15
slapping you with this fucking meat.
Your 15-inch black or brown thunder
Skinny
there.
thing there. Endo, the other day, we're eating dinner, and her paranoia of me, exactly what you're saying, though, hearing her her eat gives her, like, she thinks I'm on edge about it.
Ever watch my burrito movie video?
I will exactly do the opposite. I'll try to turn my brain. It's a lesson in, like, just self-control. But I want to wrap up today with a hottie, Kleen.
Oh, nice. I'm
Yes,
glad
I
you had
have.
one. I was gonna get one, but I figured you had one, so I didn't do it.
We're down to, the last few minutes. We like to get to bring out the hot ta. I have one for you guys to look up. Instagram model Marcela Braga. Marcela.
Ooh, that smells like I was eating rotten milk or drinking rotten milk.
Marcela Braga. Braga is her last name. She's this brunette. She's very adorable and cute.
I just fucking turn it on watching myself getting fucked.
She's from Brazil. These Brazilian models.
They love the fuck, and they got big bubble butts usually. Does she have a bubble butt?
It looks like she does have a bubble butt, but she's attractive. She's got that Brazilian skin tone. She's got the hair. She's got the whole situation going on. And that, if there's one thing we do provide here for you guys is this one simple thing. Go look up Marcela Braga. We don't give you any other content. Let's be quite honest here.
Right. We give you beer talk, shit talk, farting, hot chicks,
Me eating meat.
kid eating meat, death by sex talk. Hey, I had some Christmas for the next one.
We're coming up here, guys, with some Christmas stuff coming up.
Sex toys.
Christmas sex toys. Yikes!
I know.
I don't know about that, Kleen.
Holy shit, it's Christmas. Remember using that with the Paralyzer when he fucked that fat chick?
Jesus
Christmas?
Christ. That fucking bitch was huge. Guess what? We tracked her down.
Did you really? Recently?
Fucking Endo tracked her down.
Oh, recently.
Endo looked up on the Facebook.
Oh, you should contact her. We should call her. On
Bring
the
that
show.
bitch in here.
That'd be funny. Or call her on the Zoom her in or something. That'd be.
This fucking station sucks now.
Hey, everybody, I'm a kid. It's Going Deep Show. Kleen, thank you for coming in and hanging out. We got more action coming for you here in the next few minutes. We're going to be starting up another one here in a few. I'm going to try to eat the rest of this meat. Get out of here. Look up our hottie, Marcela Braga. Marcela. Braga, Braga. Do you have any final words to tell everybody? It is getting close to the holidays. You want to tell them happy holidays and shit, man?
Yeah, this is my happy holidays.
You stupid fucking cunt.
Try not to kill anybody out there, everybody, okay? Okay?
Let's do this.
You want to kill people, Crowley?
Let's do this. I want to go deep.
Literally.
If you want to reach out to us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow. We appreciate when you do that. You can also call 989-3310, kid. And visit us online. Go there. We have the live video, a link to the live video during the program. And I'm trying to set up a chat because I want to make sure our chat and all stuff's all controlled under our umbrella.
And make sure to watch out for our clean it if it's dirty wipes.
Until the next one.